What's going on, everybody? This is Lincoln Kenobi, and yesterday we have an article that came out. Former owner of Concord developers shaken to the core by the game's failure, but ignoring any discussion of DEI wokeness leading to its downfall. Now, you guys have been hearing what's been going on. You know what has been going on with Concord and the developers. They are trying to ignore the facts that their game was woke and has identity politics in there, but they didn't. And of course, the game sucked, and they don't want to deny that they messed up the game. They should have known better. So let's get a dive into this and discuss it. Probably Monsters, whose CEO and founder is Harold Ryan, the former president and chairman of the board at Bungie, sold Firewalk Studios and Concord to Sony back in April 2023. A press release from Sony shared Sony Interactive Entertainment announced today it was entered into an agreement with Probably Monsters Incorporated to acquire Firewalk Studios, a studio of industry leading creativities developing an original AAA multiplayer game for PlayStation 5 and PC. Firewalk will collaborate alongside world-class development teams including Bungie and Haven Interactive Studios, to define a new generation of live service experiences for PlayStation gamers. Then Sony CEO and President Jim Ryan, Firewalk Studios is led by the world-class team that is highly experienced and deeply passionate about creating exceptional multiplayer games that foster memorable shared experiences. He added, "I'm confident the studio's upcoming project will be a robust addition to PlayStation Studios' portfolio, and its live service and technology expertise will be instrumental in helping grow PlayStation's reach." Harold Ryan also stated, "Probably Monsters is incredibly proud of the team, and the game was incubated and built over the past few years. Firewalk Studios joining PlayStation Studios is a brilliant move for the team, game, and future players. Our goal at Probably Monsters is to find the best path to market for all our games, and we couldn't be happier to the Firewalk team." Now, here's the part where things go to shit. Firewalk Studios released Concord at the end of August, and it was already dead. On Steam, the game failed to have more than 700 concurrent players. It did not fare any better on PlayStation, with PSP profiles reporting that only 1,539 individuals owned the game. And there it is right there. And this is the recent players that played it. Yep. Not looking good. Following the poor sales, Firewalk Studios game director Ryan Ellis announced in a blog post on the official PlayStation website that the game was being shut down less than 2 weeks after it was released. He wrote, "At this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th, which is already passed, and explore options including those that will better reach our players." He also shared that the company will be offering full refunds while we determine the best path ahead. Concord sales will cease immediately and will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PlayStation 5 and PC. If you purchase the game for PlayStation 5 or from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. The game went dark on September 6th, but the day before it was shut down, the company's senior concept artist Amanda Kiefler revealed that employees are terrified of the future. Yeah, I talked about this yesterday. What she wrote about what's been happening and everything, and it's just ridiculous. So if you haven't not read this, if you haven't read this part yet and everything, you can watch my video and I can tell you, and you can read what happened here. But let's continue on. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is probably a good continuation. Now a source close to Probably Monsters informs that Park Place that Probably Monsters has been shaken to its core due to not only the game's failure, but to extent that it failed. While the company and its employees have been shaken by the failure, one thing that is not shaking them and that they are not even acknowledging is the game's embrace of woke ideology and diversity, equity, and inclusivity. Interesting, this source also informed that Back Park Place that the company did indeed have discussions beforehand about how heavy it would embrace woke ideology. As shown in the game's final product, it does not appear that dissenting voices were able to bring any reason to those wanting to insert the woke ideology. And now it appears executives want to bury their heads in the sand. If what the source relays is true, other projects coming out of Probably Monsters incubation, as well as their Battle Barge and Hidden Grove studios, are most definitely at risk of being infected by the woke ideology and leading to similar disasters such as Concord. Ironically, this head in the sand style management is exactly how Firewalk Studios team operated. Following intense negative feedback from gamers after the game was showcased during a PlayStation State of Play. Instead of acknowledging the feedback and attempting to listen to gamers and course correct, Firewalk Studios completely ignored it and attempted to trudge on as if negative feedback did not exist. Kim Cranes, Firewalk's director of IP, eventually addressed the criticism, telling BGC, "Yeah, that trailer, that moment is such a tiny slice of everything that we've been working on for years and years. We're excited for the game and for the IP, and for the game to be in the people's hands, the IP to be in the people's minds." She continued, "I'm personally very excited for the IP, for folks to delve into the Galactic Guide, if that is something they choose to do, for these vignettes to come out on weekly basis. You'll start to fall in love with the depth of the characters. There's something that you learn week to week. The personalities will unfold, their relationship will unfold for you. Their backstories, none of that is something that you can get in a tiny little slice of it. But that's a start. There's something there, so I'm glad the folks watched it. I'm glad they participated, and I can't wait for them to see more, to see everything that is there." Well, yeah, there's that remark. But look what happened. The game got canceled. They were ordered to refund everybody that purchased the game. And now they're worried that they're going to probably that company's most likely going to lose their jobs. But hey, you created for you created for those people. You did it for those people. And it's always, like I said before, and I will say it again, you go woke, you're going to go broke. So that is your lesson. Start entertaining people. Do not put woke ideology nonsense into games. That's a lesson for you. All right, that's going to be it for the article. So if you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts about this. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, guys. You have a good day. Bye.